Welcome back to the hobby, everyone. Today we're going to be going over recent restocks at the Pokemon Center and what you should consider buying for both ripping open or investing. Starting off with Fusion Strike. Now I know I've been over this booster box before, but there's a reason why I wanted to talk about this one today specifically again. Current market price is around $244 for this booster box, and of course it is sold out at the Pokemon Center. Now there are ways you can still pick this booster box up, but you're probably going to have to pay around that $240 to $250 price point. Now if you are someone that is looking to invest in a Fusion Strike booster box, yes, I would still go for it. However, if you are somebody that's looking to rip open some booster packs, then I found an alternative for you. Going back to the Pokemon Center, they currently have booster packs of Fusion Strike, all available at relatively reasonable prices. As you can see here, the booster packs are going for $4. You've got the blisters going for $12.99, so forth and so on. So if you were to buy 36 blister packs, it would actually be the same price as if you were buying a Fusion Strike booster box for $143. So if you are somebody that's looking to rip into some booster packs of Fusion Strike, then it is 100% better for you to go and buy the booster packs individually or in the blister packs or even an ETB, because you know what? You're actually paying the same price as you would for a Fusion Strike booster box. It's just not in that box. But again, if you are looking to invest in one, then a Fusion Strike booster box, it's still relatively worth it at this point, but we may see it climb further in the future. Next up is Brilliant Stars. This one is going for $168 currently and is still available at the Pokemon Center for actually cheaper than what the market value is. $143 US for a Brilliant Stars booster box at the Pokemon Center. This is one that you may want to consider grabbing sooner rather than later, as they will probably run out of stock soon. Again, there is about a $20 to $25 US difference between what it's worth and what the Pokemon Center is selling it for. And again, going back to the same concept, if they do sell out of the Brilliant Stars booster boxes and you do want to buy it to open, they are still available at the Pokemon Center in individual packets, going for $4 as well. So again, you can do the same thing that I was saying about Fusion Strike with Brilliant Stars, but you don't have to do that quite yet because it's still available at the Pokemon Center. Next up is Astral Radiance. Now this is one that was recently available at the Pokemon Center. It actually just sold out about a week ago, and the current market price for this one is about $165 US. Now again, if you are somebody that's seeking some cards from Astral Radiance, same concept, go in there, buy the booster packs, but you could still get it for relatively close to what the Pokemon Center was selling it for. $165, still not bad of a price for this booster box, and I would still invest in it. Next up is Lost Origin. Now this one was available at the Pokemon Center about a week ago and also sold out. Lucky for me, I was able to pick up just one of these boxes, $143 US. It was a great price, now going for around $180 US for one of these boxes. Still a good price to pick one of these up, especially with the value of what that Giratina V is going for right now. It is something to consider buying. Personally, I bought my Lost Origins booster box as an investment. I probably will not be ripping into it, as I do feel that the price of it will increase in the future. Now, if you are someone that's looking to hunt down that Giratina V, again, same concept, $4 per booster pack. You can buy 36 of them for the same price as a booster box. Rather than buying it off of a third-party website or a Pokemon shop, it would be the better option for you. The last one I wanted to touch on from the Sword and Shield era is the Silver Tempest booster box. Now this one is still available at the Pokemon Center and of course going for $143 US, but the market value of this one has dropped. It is currently at $134 US market value, so you can probably find this booster box cheaper than the Pokemon Center. So that's something that you really want to consider with this booster box, and that's going to go into the next item that I'm going to speak about in a moment. So again, Silver Tempest booster box, currently valued at $135 US. You can still pick this one up from the Pokemon Center at about $143. So again, there isn't that big of a difference in the price between what it's worth at the Pokemon Center and a third-party market seller, but something to consider. Again, I would still probably invest in one or two of these. I'm not thinking about like buying a whole bunch of them, but just a couple of them to hold to see what happens, because for a Sword and Shield box, it's quite cheap, although the pull rates are a bit better, at least in my experience, with the Silver Tempest. Now, the last booster box that I wanted to touch on was Twilight Masquerade. Now, this one is scheduled to be released on May 24th, the official release day, and it's currently listed at a pre-order price of $161 US. Now, what I want to highlight here is that you do not want to buy booster boxes from the Pokemon Center, whether it's the Canadian side or the US, when they just come out. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because local retailers, places where you play the TCG game, they tend to sell it for much cheaper than what it's going for in the Pokemon Center. So for example, if I was to go to my local shop where I buy my cards, I could usually pick up this booster box for about $144 Canadian. Now on the Pokemon Center Canadian website, this booster box is going for $211 Canadian. It's over $50 more than what these local retailers are selling it for. So again, advice that I am giving right now is new booster boxes. You do not want to buy them from the Pokemon Center. You want to make sure that you buy them from your local retailers, not a GameStop, one of the card shops, TCG places where you actually play the game, because you're going to save a lot of money. But in the future, when those booster boxes have gone up in price, then you want to reconsider where you buy it from. If the Pokemon Center has it available, chances are your local card shop is probably going to be selling it for much more expensive than what the box is going for at the Pokemon Center, as the Pokemon Center tends to keep the price the same. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit different. It was a mixed bag of items, talking about what you should buy if you're looking to invest, as well as speaking to items that you want to buy if you want to open. Don't forget to hit that like button and drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts on the concept of buying the booster packs instead of the booster box. If you think that's a great idea, or if there's a difference in the pull rates that you've experienced. Thanks again everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time.